when we talk about this youth and confronting death, isn't that the theme for your new film as well, Restless?
Yes.
In some other way.
Yeah, Restless is a story about two people that meet at a memorial, and one of them has terminal cancer and isn't going to apparently pull through, and so it's a short-lived relationship of about 3 months. And it did have a very traditional screenplay, but it again deals with youth and death.
I don't know if it's in Jerry or in Elephant, but you have in the end title thank you to Bellatar, the Hungarian film director, and apparently you can see from your films that that's the person who has meant a lot for you and your filmmaking.
Yeah, I was very, very influenced by watching Bela's, that one particular movie, and so yeah, we thanked him at the end.
Yeah. But I've also seen in the end titles of other films, like in Good Will Hunting, you mention American colleagues like Terrence Malick and Richard Linklater, and I think there were some more.
Good Will Hunting, I think it was William Burroughs and Allen Ginsberg were the dedications. Okay. But I don't know about Malick.
I've seen it in some of, in one of your films. Maybe I'm mistaken.
But they had both died that year, so or within the time that we were making the film, so it was dedicated to them.
Okay. I think that so many of your films, they are really a feast for the eyes, and you have worked with some very good cinematographers.
So the first person I always call is Harris, and he's shooting another film. But I could either wait or go somewhere else. Yeah, it's always like the first thing is to like how are you gonna figure out, I guess, the visual language of the film. And so with Harris and I think, you know, he was very influential. I mean, he was very had a great effect on the look.
To work with the same people behind the camera, don't you think? And
yeah, there's sort of your you know, your front guard.
Yeah. But also, and not less important, is the sound in your picture. And then I'm not thinking only about the music, but to me, I should I could almost compare it to a mindscape you're creating, if I can use that word. Especially, I just saw last night Lost Days again, which was a fantastic, imaginative and sound, not soundtrack, but sound, what should I say, pattern. But so you work very much on that side as well. That's
yeah. Well, I think sound. Yeah. I mean, for a filmmaker, sound becomes a whole world into itself, and lots of filmmakers work differently. I remember Woody Allen.
This is from the festival. With a heart that beats for society's outsiders, Gus Van Sant has journeyed from the streets of Portland to riots in San Francisco, through empty high school hallways, and down desolate highways along the way to Idaho. He's shown us an America on the other side of the looking glass, a mirror world, both familiar and startlingly alien, designed by a true visionary filmmaker with the sensibility of the poets.